gonna spend the next 50 hours buried alive in this coffin. Probably the dumbest thing I've ever done. Boys, seal me up! Yeah! Is it full? No. All right, time lapse.
Well, he really did it. It looks like he's upwards of 6 feet underground. And the thing I'm wondering first is, how much does that sand weigh? Well, 1 cubic foot of dirt weighs approximately 10 pounds. And so if he's got 6 pounds of dirt above him, it's about 750 pounds above this coffin.
I'm going to spend the next 50 hours buried alive. I'm terrified. Can you prove I'm buried underground currently? Or step on me, that works as well.
Now I know he says he's in a coffin, but I don't think it's a real coffin. Now the average coffin size is about 2.5 by 2.5 by 7 feet. That does not give him a whole lot of room to move around. So I'm hoping that his living area here for the next 50 hours is a bit bigger than that.
If for whatever reason I get out early, you guys get to tase me.
Is it legal to buy a taser and just tase people? Well, the answer is it depends on the state that you live in. In North Carolina, it is legal to buy a taser. You don't have to get a license. Where I'm at in Michigan, you do have to get a license if you're gonna buy a taser.
What part of your body do you want tased?
I don't know, where do people normally get tased?
The balls.
If I had to pick one place not to get tased, it probably would be the balls. Now, I did actually go look and see, is there any study that looks at what happens if you get tased in the testicles? And the answer is, there aren't any studies that have looked at it. So if you want to be the first to try it, go ahead. Just kidding.
Is it bad that I kind of already have to pee? It's literally only been like an hour.
The average person pees about 6 to 8 times a day, so maybe every 2 to 3 hours or so.
And in case you were curious on how Jimmy isn't dying right now, we have an AC that goes straight to his coffin. We're monitoring him at all times, and we have a medic on standby.
It looks like they've got some safeguards in place, thank God. But what if the air runs out? How long can you survive in a coffin underground if you don't have all this stuff going to you? And the answer is about 5 hours. It takes about 5 hours for the oxygen to be depleted, and that could be a lot quicker if you're hyperventilating and freaking out.
Ugh, I want to move around, but I can't. Why are coffins so small? Just trapped in a box, deep underground. I think it's really starting to hit me.
I've always wondered how many people have actually been buried alive. Well, there is a story that somebody actually set up a bell attached to a string going down to his coffin, and in case he was buried alive and he was still alive when they thought he was dead, he would ring the bell and somebody would hopefully save him. And alas, the bell was never rung.
About to start raining, and also a tornado is coming.
Wait, a tornado's coming?
Yeah, but you should probably be safe down there, to be honest.
I don't know if anyone's ever researched this, but can you Google if being buried alive during a tornado is safe?
Let me do that. So I did Google, is it safe to be buried alive when you're in a tornado? And the answer is, there is no real answer. It definitely is safer to be underground, and we all know that because if you have a basement, that's where you want to go if you're in the middle of a tornado. But being buried alive 6 feet underground, that's a whole potentially other story.
So how do you feel after being in underground for 24 hours?
My back hurts, starting to feel claustrophobic, bored out of my mind. I smell pretty bad. I also smell the urine.
The average person pees about a cup every time they pee. Now, if Mr. Beast peed 7 times over the last 24 hours, that's about 7 cups worth. And that's just under about half a gallon or so. That's a lot of pee.
Jimmy, I got a question for you. Have you pooped?
I have to poop really bad, but I've decided just to hold it. I have less than 10 hours left, and I'm not pooping in this coffin. I'd literally rather be tased.
So Mr. Beast is holding his poo for another 10 hours. Have you ever had to go and said, well, you know what, I'm just gonna hold it for 10 hours? That's crazy. Now, a lot of people ask me, how many times are you supposed to poop a day? And the average person poops anywhere from 3 times a day to 3 times a week. So there is no specific number that you should feel you have to do. That number is best up to your body and what is natural for you and your diet.
Chris!
What?
I want to get out. I'm tired of being in here. Just tase me.
Oh wait, really? Actually?
No, idiot! Why would I get out with 3 hours left? What am I, stupid?
Oh, they're such jokesters.
Are you sledgehammering the ground?
Oh my gosh, they have fun in North Carolina like we do here in Michigan.
3, 2, 1. It has officially been 50 hours buried alive. It's been 50 hours, get me out of here!
That is a long time to be buried alive. So what is the Guinness World Record for being buried alive? Well, the answer is that there is no answer. Because it's so dangerous to try to bury yourself alive, the Guinness Company actually has not given any number to this because they don't want anybody to try to beat a record and die in the process.
Oh, I see a shovel. I see a shovel. Look, look. Jimmy! Look. Oh, there it is. There it is.
That really is impressive. The lengths that Mr. Beast will go to make a funny, like 10-minute YouTube video. You really have to be impressed by this.
Oh my God, look at all the pee bottles! You actually smell.
Now the average person in 50 hours will pee literally anywhere from 1 to 2 gallons. And if you got that pee in little water bottles next to your head for 50 hours, it's gotta not smell so good. So that was pretty extreme. Well, if you're talking about extreme in plastic surgery, you gotta think about the show Botched. Take a peek at this playlist right up here where I react to multiple episodes of Botched. These will astound you. They may make you laugh, they may make you cringe, but they definitely will entertain you. And if you've been enjoying my videos, please subscribe to my channel and always remember, eat real food, use clean skincare, and only consider actual plastic surgery as a last resort.